opinion.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk About It. I would like to introduce you to my guest, Milca. Thank you for coming on the show.
My pleasure. I'm so happy to be here.
And today's topic will be love yourself. So,
Yes.
let's get this conversation kicking because not many people know the real true meaning, nor definition, nor reason of loving yourself. So, Milka, what do you think about this topic today of called love yourself, loving yourself?
Yes, loving yourself is knowing that it's okay to spend time with yourself a lot. It's okay to embrace yourself. It's okay to look at yourself in the mirror and admire yourself, saying you're the hottest thing around. Loving yourself is not having to depend on somebody to love you. You have to love yourself. You gotta love your flaws inside and out. That's what I feel when it comes down to loving yourself.
I agree, but I believe loving yourself come in many different aspects. Like, if someone's in a relationship and they want someone that they love so much and they break up, and like they feel heartbroken, of course. But some people, when they have a bad breakup, they stop loving themselves. And you're supposed to love yourself since day one. And even before you dated anybody or talked to anybody or whatever, you're always supposed to love yourself. Since the day you were born, love yourself no matter what.
Yes.
Take care of yourself, take care of your health, take care of your wealth. Go through what you have to go through to love yourself.
Yes.
Fortunately, a lot of people don't understand the definition of loving yourself. It's not about, a relationship or whatever. It's not about a situation. It's about you. Everything is about you, because if you don't love yourself, how people are gonna love you?
That's right. That's right. Everything you're saying, it makes so much sense and it actually resonates with me. Now I'm actually in the process of loving myself all over again. Because when I first broke up with my boyfriend, I didn't love myself at all. I didn't want to look at myself in the mirror. I thought I was a horrible person. Then some days after, I realized, whoa, I really stopped loving myself as soon as I got into that relationship. Because prior, I was loving myself. I was taking myself out to eat. Man, I was buying myself gifts. I was doing all of that for me. And, I got with this person and I lost that sense of loving myself because I depended on that person to love me, to give me validation, to the point I placed my ex on a pedestal. I looked to him as a savior, and I shouldn't have done that. So after the breakup, I was so depressed. I couldn't love myself. It was so hard. Man, it took me a couple of weeks to begin loving myself again, and now I'm loving myself extraordinary. I'm still in this journey, but I'm doing just fine.
But you know what? Loving yourself is the best thing ever. You wake up in the morning, you're brushing your own teeth, you're brushing your own hair, you're putting on your own clothes, you're loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? You put some deodorant on, whatever. You take yourself out on a date, take yourself shopping. Just the little things are the major things in life. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't see it that way. You gotta be grateful to love yourself. You are the only person to love. When you're learning, it's love. Before you go to
Right.
love.
Right.
single or not, whomever sees you anywhere, it's love. Everything is love because you are the love.
Exactly.
So when someone falls in love with you, they're just sharing their love with you because you already have love within you.
Wow.
See it that way. You're sharing each other's love because you both, take a shower, take care of your own self. You work out, you go to work, you do what you gotta do, you make yourself look good, you know? That's love. It's also internally too, within the mind, within yourself, and how you feel about yourself, and what you like, what kind of music you like, what kind of food you like. Oh wow, I'm allergic to this, you're allergic to that. So that's also getting to know the differences of love of different people. Some people are allergic to seafood, some people are allergic to strawberries, some people are allergic to chocolate. It depends, it's random, but that's still love.
Right.
Love come in many ways, in many forms, in many colors, in many shapes.
Right.
You'll be surprised how love really looks like when you see it. You'll be surprised how love really feels like when you feel it. You'll be surprised how love really sounds like when you hear it. You'll be surprised.
Wow.
It starts from loving yourself first.
That's right.
But you look into that mirror every day. Look at yourself. It's love.
Yes.
444.
Whew.
It's 444 right now, you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now witnessing 444.
Wow.
Let's talk about it. So let's talk about this.
Yeah, because many times, we've grown up in a abusive household, verbally or even physically, where not a lot of us are aware that words that are declared over our lives can be curses. So you really want to take care of yourself. You want to believe that you have a greater potential than what you thought, and knowing that you can become successful. It starts with affirmations, declaring, I am love, I am harmonious, I am radiant, I am beautiful. For the fellas, I am handsome. Certain things like that, because you are breathing life into yourself and into your soul. Because on a day-to-day basis, we're exposed to negative environments, people saying negative things in the background and things like that.
Right.
And you step into the atmosphere, and those things can attach to you. So that's where you really have to cleanse yourself, take care of yourself, and declaring those affirmations is very, very important. Even if you don't feel comfortable saying it, write it down. Say it out loud in your mind, man. Because you want to love yourself to take yourself to the next level of your life.
Yep. You have to. No one can do it but you. No one can't believe you but you. Once you believe in you, we will believe in you. Period. Period. Dot.
Yes. Yes.
If you want to get things done, it all starts with love.
Right.
A lot of people, unfortunately, a lot of women and men have been educated that love is about loving somebody or being with somebody, or it always have to be somebody. Why can't be yourself?
Right.
Like for real. I'm like, for real, I really have to love somebody right now? Do I really need to love somebody? Let me see. Do they love me? Because I know I love me. Because if I don't love me, I can't love you. We can't love each other. That's how it works.
Wow.
How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you.
Yes.
Let me say that one more time. How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. I remember that I know it's just a little out topic, but I have to put it because you know what? I'm not even gonna talk about it because it's not even worth it to talk about because even though it's out of topic, but this topic is the most important topic to talk about because it's about loving yourself.
Right.
And I just it's a thought that a lot of people are skeptical, are curious. You know, from the previous episode on Let's Talk About It, the definition, not the definition, but the topic from the last show was love. Now we're going on loving yourself. I just hope
Right.
a lot of people out here understands the real meaning of loving yourself. Besides love itself.
Right.
Meaning itself is you. You. I, me, not we. You are the person to love. You, yourself. Period. Dot.
Right. Right. And also, I want to add that where in media, let's say media plays a big factor of so many people not knowing how to love themselves. And it's so funny because you're on social media, you see everyone posting pictures of their relationships, of them going out to eat with their significant other. Even so in movies, you see movies, women they're going on dates with a guy, TV shows, reality shows, women going on dates with a guy, hooking up with a female. But you just don't see in media where a woman is embracing herself, being by herself, a man embracing his loneliness. I mean, it might be there on social media, but quite frankly, it's not well known. So that's another factor that people should consider. And it's unfortunate to say that many people don't know how to love themselves. I personally knew someone that said she cannot go on a date by herself. She feels like she's gonna look crazy or weird, you know? And it's important for people to be educated on loving themselves because it's the best thing, if not one of the best things you can do for yourself.
I'm not trying to sound cliche, but like, you know, self-love is the greatest middle finger of all time. So what the middle finger sounds like when you pick it up, you know those two words, okay?
Yes, because and yo, by all respect, that's not cliche at all. I find that as a gem that people need to soak in, let it store in their minds. Because especially in relationships, you know, yes, especially in relationships, you lose that person and that person feel like they have control over you because you're going back and forth to that person because it's hard for you to love yourself. No, come on, wake up, love yourself, because when you do that, you'll find somebody so much better because you're putting that out there in the universe. But if you're not loving yourself, you're gonna be stuck with the ones that's gonna dog you out real bad, and you're gonna be you're gonna be where you first started.
That's true. That is so true. That is so true. And you know, it's crazy how you said that because it's like self-love is not selfish. And you can't love another until you know how to love yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to be yourself. You have to accept yourself. You have to value yourself. You have to bless yourself. You have to express yourself, and you definitely have to trust yourself.
Whew. Come on, girl. Yo, elaborate further of what it means to trust yourself, because a lot of people don't trust themselves.
You know, it's so funny you said that because if you're going to trust one person, let me say it again. If you're going to trust one person, let it be yourself.
Wow.
You are your
Wow.
own best friend.
Facts.
You know your own stories and your own self. Nobody knows you but you. You know? Because
Big facts.
that's also part of manifestation. When you love yourself, when you're so happy, when you're doing things and you believe in yourself, good things come to you.
Yep.
Why you
Yep.
love yourself? Don't you want good things coming to you? Why would you
Yep.
of not liking yourself? Oh, so
Yep.
you want bad things coming to you. I don't want that. I know you wouldn't want that. I know we wouldn't want that.
Mm-hmm. Yes. No, and it's funny, you're elaborating to what I stated earlier, loving yourself. You gotta love yourself to the point where you want to elevate yourself, where you become successful. You, let's say for example, you want a business, things like that. How can you win customers over
That's
when
true.
when you can't even win yourself over first? How about that?
That's so true. That is so true. That is so true. Like, especially,
Yeah.
like, it's so hard to explain this topic of loving yourself today because it has been explained for centuries way before us. And we have to keep reminding everyone that you have to love yourself.
That's right.
No matter what.
And right. And we have to constantly, because honestly, Daphne, loving yourself, unfortunately, it's not the norm in society. So we're gonna have to continue reminding people to love themselves, until we, leave this earth, because it's very unfortunate. People
That's
don't
why
know
when
that.
Snoop Dogg made that speech, he was like, last but not least, I want to thank me. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank
Wow.
doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for having no days off. I want to thank me for never quitting. I want to thank me for just being me at all times. That was a powerful message that Snoop Dogg said. And I appreciate that quote because I look at that quote every day to remind me, to remind myself of how much love I have within myself.
Wow. Wow. And when you said that, it actually gave me so much goosebumps, to the point I almost want to cry. Man.
Girl, those are happy tears, girl. You were crying.
Of course. Yo,
Of
of course.
happy tears of love within yourself. Period.
Of course, it's happy tears. That's what it is. It's happy tears, man. Because knowing that you have that ambition within yourself, you're not giving up. You're not settling for less. You're not settling for a shitty ass job. No, man. You know you got great potential. You know you could generate income because your gift will make room for you. But you got to take that time out to know yourself, discover yourself, not get carried away by gossip, people, or things, but to really go deep within yourself and to spend so much time, as much time as you can, with yourself.
You know what's so cute how you said that because the word yourself is defining you. Your you, self, you, yourself. We talking about you. It's so ironic. I don't know. I just randomly thought about that, because we are talking about ourselves, of how much we love
Right,
ourselves.
right. Big facts.
Anything else you want to say before we wrap this up? Because, this is a very sensitive topic to talk about.
Right, no, I definitely understand. So one more thing I want to say, loving yourself, is taking care of yourself. If it's simply as brushing your teeth, taking a bubble bath, making sure you feel good, because when you exuberate love, you're sending out signals to the universe. Love is the highest frequency you can obtain within yourself. And when you're able to exuberate that, there's greater things that's going to come for you. You're going to attract positive people. You're going to attract kind-hearted people. You're going to attract a better job. You're going to attract good clients if you have a business. You're going to, even if you don't have a business, if you're working a regular job, you're going to attract good clients because you are starting with loving yourself and taking care of yourself. It's really important. It's really important. You got to treat yourself as a queen. If that means getting your eyebrows
too
done.
now. We need some kings up in here. I know.
Okay.
One as always, but we do need some
Kings, of course. Oh yeah, kings, man. Y'all kings. Man, y'all kings. Y'all can't be looking any type of way. Go get yourself a haircut. Come on. Go ahead and get yourself a haircut. Get yourself together. Recognize you are a king. Recognize you a king. And also dress yourself up to par.
That's part of love. Loving yourself. Looking good.
That part. You gotta show
feeling good.
Yep, you gotta show people you love yourself. So I just want to say this final word: love yourself 100%, not 99%, but 100%.
I think the number should be higher. I think it should be unlimited.
Let's go for that.
It's never ending to love yourself.
Let's go for that.
Because you were born with it and you're going to die with it.
That's right.
It will never leave you. It's always there. It's never going to leave because you were raised and trained as you were risen to love yourself.
That's right.
It's just sad how there's so many people out there that are heartbroken or, looking for love. You don't look for love. You'd be surprised how love can be right in your face. You don't even know it, to the point when you love yourself, it gets even stronger within you.
Exactly.
All right, you guys, I want to thank you for joining us on Let's Talk About It. And the quote on my t-shirt design for the month is, "Fear is fake." Check out my website for that design and merchandise and my artwork. Let's talk about it. That I loves you. Oh yeah, and happy Black History Month, you guys. Peace.
Peace.